Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and today let's talk a little bit about Aragon. We had a pretty nice trade on Aragon. As you can see, it was a main trade that managed to hit just about second profit target right here. And now since this profit target was hit, we can actually go on it and find a little bit of a add-on to our regional trade and try to turn this one into one big winner if this bull market is going to continue, right? This is sort of best kind of trades, you know, when you take a main position, you TP at it, and then you just sort of add on it, and then you create this one nice big large position. When it starts moving into your direction, you really start making that good money, right? But before we go forward, guys, let me tell you, please subscribe to our channel, like our video, punch that notification button, and of course I'm still a little bit sick, so do excuse my voice. I do hope I'm gonna get well soon, but you know, it's a little bit of a hassle when you have to make videos with this kind of a raspy voice, and I know it kind of sounds annoying on YouTube, but I sure hope it's gonna end up soon and I'll get better and everything's gonna be back to normal, right? So back to Adam, right? So we had this trade now, so I'm gonna delete it because it's sort of played out, and I'm gonna delete this one as well. Now this one has played out here, so now what we're generally seeing, this was our second profit target, so what we're left now is the pants, right? Usually because there were such a bear markets right now, we usually TP'd a lot more on the second profit target, so we're left with about 10 to 20% on this last one. So if I was going back now to this trade, it's probably going to do a little bit of a pullback, depends on how far Bitcoin is gonna go now, right? But this is sort of the area that I'm gonna expect it, it's gonna be tested. And this sort of area right now, it's absolutely detrimental, crucial to hold, or this is gonna turn into a dead cat bounce, right? And yes, this could essentially turn into dead cat bounce, explaining by losing this area. It wouldn't be nothing unusual. This is why the first time around I also placed my profit target here, the last one. The reason why I placed my last profit target here is because this is the gap you sort of need to fill, right? And this is the gap that you can still sort of fill, and this can end up like a dead cat bounce and then still go lower, which I don't think it's gonna happen because, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum so far still looking good, so we have a good chance of market continuation of bull, so I do think it's gonna go higher. But if there's a neutral case of price action, this is exactly what can happen, right? So now again, I'm gonna take this into effect when I'm gonna be looking for my second trade. So it's absolutely detrimental that we hold this area right here. So this is gonna be the area where we're gonna take our trade, and let's see what kind of a stop loss are we gonna be met at this time around again. So this time around, I'm not gonna put it again down at the weeks, which that would be a correct place to put it, but I want a little bit shorter stop loss. So it's gonna be about 13%, right? Which is something similar what we had down here, if I remember correctly. No, when it comes to profit targets, right? I would have to take profit target here by rule, so price action again, right? But this time around, because again, market is going into our direction, I'll take a little bit of bigger risk, and since this is going our way, I'm gonna delete this line, and I'm gonna actually take it all the way up here, which is exactly the position where the price can still reach and it still can do a dead cat bounce, right? So basically this would be now our prime position where should we TP the target, where should we take our first TP, and this time around, because the position of where we stand off and how price action is playing out, this TP should be a little bit larger than what you usually take at the first profit target. So I'm talking above 50% for sure, right? So this is going to be really questioned. What kind of a price action are we going to form up here? It's going to really be questionable. We're going to wait for it. We'll see what happens, right? Because right now we can't tell what's going to happen yet, but this is where the TP should be. So then we're going to assume that, okay, now the bull market is in. We're going to assume that there's going to be a next profit target, which is going to be right up here, which kind of puts us at almost at the new high, right? So the first profit target, I forgot to say, it would be 32%, which is pretty good, right? Or 2.5R, nothing to brag about, but it's definitely a pretty decent profit target and pretty decent profits as well. Now the second one is much better. It's 60% on the entire move, and this is like basically more than half of the position you already put on, right? Or almost 5R. So yes, this would be in this case my last profit target, right? And again, the reason my last profit target is because there's nothing to the left side anymore. So basically, I would have to kind of use a Fibonacci to put a last profit target up here again. But because of this deep price action, what I mean deep price action is all the way down here. If I did Fibo from here, it's probably not gonna be good up here, right? So it's probably, if I do it down here, it's not gonna be validated up here, right? So for this, for me, for no reason, there's like this. I'm going to play it like this. So I'm gonna take the last profit target here, and I'm gonna leave maybe 10% to run. Maybe 10% to run, and I'm gonna follow it with the stop losses, right? So if it's gonna do something like this, I'm gonna put my stop loss down here, and I'm just gonna follow it with a stop loss like this. Just really using a simple set of strategy when it comes to this, right? And if you wish to be part of this, you know, join us at 4C Telegram community, and we will show you how to move these stop losses, right? You can move it with us, or you know, if you're interested in something more, we do BTC daily. I mean, we analyze BTCs and Ethereums daily and stuff like that. And also, right, do subscribe to our channel. We do make these videos daily, so yes. And I guess we will be seeing each other in the new one.